Good day. This is the presentation of accounting subject, whereby this is a teaching and learning resource of accounting, whereby we have selected an ordinary accounting syllabus on a topic of accounting equation. And what are the selected learning objectives for the presentation? We have chosen the 3 learning objectives. Number 1 is stating the accounting equation. Number 2, stating the elements of accounting equation. Number 3, illustrating the effect of transactions, capital, drawing, asset, liability, income, expenses, and element of accounting equations. Through these 3 learning objectives, we are going to use the best 3 learning resource that a teacher can able to use when presenting this topic. First resource is a worksheet. Number 2 is a poster. Number 3 is a YouTube video. And how are we going to use this? First of all, we are going to use a worksheet. A worksheet whereby we are expected to know an accounting equation. What is an accounting equation? The accounting equation is asset is equal to capital plus liabilities. So, and the learner is also expected to know the accounting equation in a symbol way, which is A is equal to C plus L. That is our own abbreviation symbol way. So we move on to the key terms, since a learner needs also to understand what is happening or what is meant by asset, liability, capital, drawing, income, and expenses. So a learner needs to have this matching format of knowing what is the definition of asset, liability, capital, drawing, income, and expenses. So after that, we will need to have a practical example of a transaction to be able to show the learner of what is happening. So we indicated that our worksheet will first introduce the equation on the board, and this is the equation that I have introduced, plus a matching exercise which is on top here, which will indicate what is happening or what are the definition to asset, liability, capitals, drawings, income, and expenses. We move on to the practical example. The teacher will provide a business transaction. A learner will analyze and record the effects of asset and liability or capital transaction on the table in a group before the correction. So this is the practical example. So a learner need to indicate if we are now saying asset is equal to capital plus liability, what is now the amount in the space here, liability plus the amount in the space of owner's equity. So without wasting time, we are also going to use a poster as a second learning resource to be able to make learners understand when we talk about an asset. What is an asset? An asset, these are inventories, equipment, building, cash in hands, maybe furnitures. These are some of the examples of asset. And now liabilities, we have maybe the taxes due, the loans. These are the examples of the equation of the liabilities. And owner's equity, which are the accumulated profit. And this is the poster that is indicating what is the asset, liabilities, and owner equity. So we are able also to demonstrate on an arrow flowchart showing how the transaction affect on element. If you see now on this diagram, we are able to show that the asset may decrease, the equity may also decrease, plus the liabilities. So we move on by showing also a practical example. So a practical example, we are expecting a learner to calculate to show us on the accounting equation, whereby the asset is equal to capital, which is the 10,000, a liability, which is 0. So through that, as a result 3, we are also going to demonstrate or use the YouTube video that will clearly indicate or explain more on the accounting equation.
What is the accounting equation? Essentially, the accounting equation says the stuff that a business owns is equal to the stuff that it owes. This is true for all businesses. The accounting equation must balance. A business owns assets and it owes liabilities and equity. It owes liabilities to third parties and it owes equity back to the owners of the business, which gives us the accounting equation. Assets equal liabilities plus equity. Example time. If a business owns $80,000 in assets and it owes $30,000 in liabilities, how much equity does it owe to its owners? We know that the accounting equation has to balance, so we take 80,000 in assets and minus 30,000 in liabilities, which leaves 50,000 in equity. It's as simple as that. What is the accounting equation? Essentially, the accounting equation says the stuff
in a simple way
is equal to the stuff that it owes. This is true for
in a
all
simple way,
the accounting equation
this was
must
the
balance. A business owns
learning
assets
resources
and it
that we
owes
are going to use in the
liabilities
classroom.
and equity.
As I have indicated to you that this video on YouTube have clearly indicated what is an accounting equation and have clearly explained, and this video will be able to also enhance and boost the learning and understanding standard of the learners in the classroom. So this was the end of our presentation. So we are looking forward to boost more our learner. Thank you very much.